And just like that, another Nintendo Direct has come and gone. I'm here to talk about it, of course. How original, right? I'll be sticking to stuff that really only appeals to me, which is not Monster Hunter Rise DLC, as I don't have the game. I may get it down the road, but I guess it looks fairly cool. But then we move on to Mario Party Superstars, which I think just looks incredible as I love the Nintendo 64 entries with all of my heart. They announced a couple of boards that are coming over. Yoshi's Tropical Island from the original is one of them, which is a fine pick, I guess. I personally would have gone with either Luigi's Engine Room or DK's Jungle Adventure, but this is a decent pick. Another map announced was Horrorland from Mario Party 2. I have zero complaints on this pick, as that one may have been my favorite in Mario Party 2. This is on top of Peach's birthday cake, Spaceland, and Woody Woods. It's definitely looking like it's going to be a great time, but I can't get over the fact that there are only 5 damn boards. The original Mario Party had 8 boards, for crying out loud. Let's go, a new Smash Fighter! Not. It was announced that the last Smash Fighter will be revealed on October 5th with a 40-minute long presentation. They reiterated that this will be the last fighter to join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I kinda just want it to happen already so people on the internet can stop speculating on who it's gonna be. This next announcement was probably my favorite of the whole Direct. Kirby is finally getting a 3D game in Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This is very exciting because many agree that the Kirby franchise is one of the more stale ones in Nintendo's catalog. Kirby Star Allies showed this in spades. It played so similarly to Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby Triple Deluxe, and hell, even arguably Kirby 64. It's kind of like New Super Mario Bros. At this point, a fun but forgettable 2D ROM. It's nice to finally see Kirby make that jump into the third dimension. I hope Nintendo can really make this game stick out, and that Kirby can go in a more interesting direction from now on. After that, some Animal Crossing footage was shown. It was revealed that Brewster was coming back and that Animal Crossing Direct was going to happen in October. The game sold over 30 million units after all. It's nice to see that Nintendo hasn't forgotten about this one, and they will keep updating it as time goes by. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was also shown off, which is nice because that game kicks ass. It is such a classic. Well, now I have to ask, where's the second one? I hope this one is successful enough to warrant the sequel to be released on Switch as well. After that, there was a bunch of games kind of back to back that I just don't really care about until we get into Metroid Dread. I've only played Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS before this, so I don't have too much to say other than I'm pretty excited. Then you get into the Nintendo Switch Online changes, which I'm kind of mixed on. In my recent Nintendo Switch's Biggest Problems video, I mentioned that their legacy pickings are underwhelming as all hell. It's nice to see this issue addressed here, but it is going to cost extra money. I need to know the price before pitching out at too much, but the launch games for it look pretty decent. There are Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Island, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Winback, Mario Tennis, Dr. Mario 64, and Sin and Punishment. Nintendo also mentioned that these games will come to service eventually. Pokemon Snap, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards, Mario Golf, Paper Mario, F-Zero X, and No. That wasn't Banjo-Kazooie, was it? It was! Portable Banjo-Kazooie has been a dream of mine ever since the Switch came out. This is admittedly pretty exciting, but the obvious question, will they keep updating it? Or will they just, throw out the original games and then let it die? Will Banjo-Tooie be thrown on there eventually? Since we're on the topic of rare games, what about the iconic GoldenEye? Where the hell is the original Smash Brothers? That game would be awesome with online play. I don't think these will happen with Mario Party Superstars, but it really would be nice to see the original 3 Mario Parties on there. Genesis games will be on the service too, which I won't complain about, though I really would have rather seen Nintendo's other systems, such as Game Boy Advance or GameCube. They are making controllers for these systems as well, like the NES and SNES controllers, but they are $50 a pop, which I'm not sure I can justify. So I'm cautious because, I really want to love this, but with the SNES games, there's the big chance that they just don't have a lot of classics on here, like Earthbound or Super Mario RPG. After that, Miyamoto comes in and interjects with details about that Mario movie. He talks about the release date and some of the roles, which are kind of bizarre to be honest. Chris Pratt is going to voice Mario, Charlie Day will voice Luigi, Jack Black will voice Bowser. This one's probably the weirdest, listen to this. Keegan-Michael Kay will voice Toad. Seth Rogen will voice DK. I find it weird that Charles Martinet will not be voicing Mario. It seems like a weird interjection, but it happened. I don't give a rat's ass about Splatoon 3, so we're moving on. After Splatoon 3, we get the One More Thing, and it's Bayonetta 3, which I also don't really care about. So, that is my nice, short, and sweet version of the Direct. I've always walked into these things with decent expectations. If there is one single thing that I liked, I can walk away happy and call it a decent Direct. That new Kirby game is definitely at the top of my list. It takes a franchise that is desperately stale and tries to freshen it up a bit. Nintendo 64 games joining the online service easily takes second place, as the fact that Banjo-Kazooie is on there makes me so damn happy. Smaller announcements like Knights of the Old Republic coming to Switch, as well as Horrorland being confirmed board for Mario Party Fairy Superstars were nice to see as well. All in all, like I said, there were a couple things I liked in this direct, so it gets a thumbs up for me.